All right, daily recovery workouts. Number one is the hip flexor. So we're going to attack these two, this big structure actually of psoas and then a few other ones in here to try and do things up. If you cycle or sit a lot, you should take this, store it in your brain hole, and use it again because it is something that you will chronically be plagued with, and this will end up being very helpful too. So grab a band. If you don't have a band, you can do this without. The band just makes it a little bit more awesome. And we're going to drop our foot through it so it's all the way up underneath our butt cheek. I'm going to drop our right knee down on the ground and then just open that hip flexor up and then post for 1 minute. If you didn't read the email, you're just going to watch this video. We are doing a 30-day daily recovery challenge. So it's 4 to 5 minutes of recovery work every day that you should do post-workout at the end of the day to help your soft tissues recover, rebuild, and get back to their normal state. The goal of doing this, one, is to obviously avoid injury, avoid coming to our office, but then two is to perform better. So if your muscles are functioning the way that they are supposed to, you will obviously do better. So every single day we're going to post a video. It's going to be guided, so basically you just have to follow along and listen to me babble for 4 to 5 minutes. And if you do the video, you complete with us, then you will do the challenge. You will complete the challenge. Look at that. Minute number 1 done. Oh. Switch to your other leg. Oh. Whew. Go for it. 1 minute, open that hip flexor up. The entire series, the only equipment that you'll really need that you probably wouldn't have around your house is maybe one of these bands that you get on Amazon or a lacrosse ball. If you don't have a lacrosse ball, shoot me a note on Instagram, DM me a note, and I will mail you one for free. I think every human should have a lacrosse ball. It is analogous to having a pair of well-trained thumbs sitting around your house to take care of your tissues with. Hopefully you guys will join us for this. It's going to be awesome. We're basically going to attack every single position, movement, muscle in your entire body and give you a way that you can treat it and help recover. It will be a hurt so good experience. And at the end of the month, hopefully maybe some of these nagging chronic pains that you have, you've been able to self-fix. All right, good. We are done with that. We are going to move on to our second piece, and that is a little psoas mobilization. I am going to use a kettlebell for this. If you don't have a kettlebell, that is totally fine. You can go find a kid's like sports ball, like basketball, baseball, or not baseball, it's too little, but something like that, like a medium-sized ball. And your psoas is this deep hip flexor muscle that attaches to your spine on this side and your hip on this side. To find it, we find your hip bone here, your belly button here, and then it lives halfway in between. And we're just going to take that and then place it right on top of here and take some big deep breaths in. So go ahead, get what you need. We're going to lay down. Woo! Oh! I just cycled a bunch today, which is why I picked doing this. Obviously, if I'm going to do this with you, it's going to be beneficial to me, but my psoas is incredibly tight for it. So if you want to add a little extra, you can add some knee flexion into this. You can bring your hand overhead and just breathe, and let it sink in. If you have a little fart, it's okay. Sometimes it happens. My wife gets super bummed at me when I do this in the living room because oftentimes it's after dinner and oftentimes it's gas. All right, I'm doing something. Oh, sorry. Whew. Oh, 10 seconds. All right, switch over to your other side. So again, find your belly button, find your hip crease, lives halfway in between. Drop yourself down. Oh. And breathe into it. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about the low back. So if any of you guys have chronic low back pain, especially when say you deadlift, kettlebell swing, bend over, pick up your kids, we're going to be addressing that. So hopefully that gets you fired up to come back tomorrow and help recover yourself. Tomorrow, all you will need is a lacrosse ball and a wall to put your legs up on. Oh, that's so terrible. Whew. 30 more seconds and we're done. This feels like the longest time in the world, and now I get why nobody wants to do this at home. The last 4 minutes have been like absolutely brutal. I'm gonna walk so much better afterwards, but I totally get why people don't want to do this stuff and ignore our pleas with them for not doing their homework. All right, that's it. 4 minutes recovery work, day one, done. Hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow for another 4 minutes centered around your low back. Have a great day.